All right, welcome back. So let's talk a little bit about some advanced techniques, and I can help you with some scales. And so when I think about scales, I think about do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And every single note that we have, like if we're playing in C, so let's say we're in C. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that melody, try to find that on the guitar here. So if you're in C, it'll go like this. And then go back down. Okay, so that's the C major scale. So we call that a major scale. Now, if you just learn that scale, you can get, like the way that I do solos, and when you start getting into some of the more difficult detailed licks, a lot of that is using just the major scale. But what happens is instead of starting on the first note, I can start the scale on, because I already know that any one of these notes are going to work. I know that any one of those notes are going to work. And now, if I play it up here, those are the same notes, but in a different range. We call that octaves. So this note is the same as this note, but it's an octave higher. So what we can do is practice doing all those notes, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. But we're going to start, and we're going to do it only on one string. Now what this is going to do is it's going to help you learn the fretboard. So I'm going to start with this note. See, I'm not starting right on the C note. I'm starting on the third note because that's the closest note to this string. So it's an E. So what's going to happen is it's going to go E, F. This is all part of C major scale. C, A, B, C. And then it repeats. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that right there is just getting one string. So if you can do the scale on one string, even if you don't want to start over here, if you want to start on the C note, that's fine. But just know that all these other notes work in there. So if you go, then I'm going to do it on the B string, which is the second string. Because you can already hear the notes, it's just finding it. So once you can find it, and then the G string is right here, so I'm going to start on the C. It's the 5th fret. And you just keep going. That doesn't go too high. And so what that's showing you is, wow, I can play all these notes up here, I can play the notes up here, and it all falls under C. But if you just get that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, the melody of it, dun, 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 here's where the fun parts happens. So if you just change the way that the notes are, so change the timing of it, and change, instead of starting on the do, re, mi, I can start on any of those notes. I can start on the E, and then skip a few. That's all still part of C. So say you're playing Trading My Sorrows in C. I'm trading my sorrows. I'm trading my pain. We go. Whoa, that was kind of fast. But those are all the notes in there. So say I just have this notes to work with. I'm going to change it up now. I'm going to do 3, and then 3, and then 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. So that put together. So that's how you can help get some of your scales. And then That was just for C. Then what you would do is do it for any of the other chords. So say we're in G. We're in G. It's the same. Do, do, re, mi, dun, 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 dun. So it'd be... Practice that scale on each of the strings, and it'll help build your vocabulary for this whole board. Okay? I know it's a lot, but just try practice that. And then any chords that you do, say you're playing a song in D, you can just practice the chord in D. So I'm going to start with the do, re, mi on all the strings. So sit with it, practice with it, and then change the timing of it. So we're in D. Now watch this. This is all part of the D scale. But what I'm going to do is go different notes. So you can get fancy, you can get simple. That's just a major scale. So sorry, that's a lot of info, but practice, have fun. The way that you're gonna get better is practice, practice, practice. So try. Thanks.